be seated. The student processional will begin in a few minutes. But first, I have some general announcements to share with you. The ceremony is expected to end around 5:30 p.m. Guests and children are not permitted onto the arena floor. This last announcement is most important. Commencement is a special day for every graduate who will cross the stage. As a gesture of mutual respect, graduating students and guests should remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. Please remain seated as we begin the student procession of the class of 2026. Please direct your attention to the center aisle and welcome the class of 2026. Now entering the arena, the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Please welcome the candidates from the College of Nursing and Public Health. Now entering are the candidates from the School of Social Work. Please welcome the candidates from the Gordon F. Derner School of Psychology. Now entering are the candidates from the Ruth S. Ammon College of Education and Health Sciences. Now entering are the candidates from the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business and the College of Professional and Continuing Studies. Now entering are the candidates from the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business and the College of Professional and Continuing Studies. Those who are able, please rise and remain standing as we recognize the faculty of Adelphi University. Please remain standing for the procession of the platform party, led by the mace bearer Maria Pilar Martin, followed by the university's executive leadership and university leadership, university trustees, and honorary degree recipients Paul Akien and Christopher Pappas. Adelphi President-elect Michael Balboni, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees Humera Kazi, Interim Provost Dr. Susan Dynan, and Adelphi's Interim President, Dr. Christopher Storm.
Good afternoon, Adelphi. Welcome to our 130th commencement ceremony. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by one of our music education majors, Abigail Sullivan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Abigail. Let's give her one more round of applause, please. All right, please feel free to take your seats. It is my honor today to be here with you as Adelphi's interim president, and we recognize that today is a really big day for all of you, but it is also a special day for us at Adelphi as well. The intellectual curiosity, creativity, kindness, and all of the qualities that you have brought to our community are part of what makes Adelphi such a wonderful place to learn and to grow. With our entire leadership, faculty, and staff committed to your success, please know that we are proud to see you here today at the end of your studies and preparing for the next step in your life's journey. Earning a graduate degree is no small feat. It requires perseverance, resilience, and dedication. And you have shown all of that and more on your Adelphi journey. And I hope that as you leave here today, you feel a sense of empowerment about what you are capable of achieving and what sort of opportunities you can grasp in your own lives. And you are entering the workforce during a very dynamic time. There are rapid changes in the economy and across industries, and the world is evolving fast. But Adelphi has taught you how to evolve with it. So we hope that you will go out there and meet this challenge with a mindset not only to succeed, but to thrive. And you have the opportunity to define that path forward, to be a leader in your field, and to leave a lasting impact upon your community and our world. You will also be joining our alumni network, which consists of over 125,000 people around the world. And as you do so, know that you hold a unique position. You are now the most current voice of the Adelphi experience, and in that capacity, you have a vital perspective to offer to our broader alumni community. So I hope that you will stay connected, that you will share what Adelphi has meant to you, and that you will carry the Adelphi flag proudly in your heart as you go forward. And I've done that myself throughout my 20-year career at Adelphi, and especially this year. I will often tell people about the unique, close-knit community that we've cultivated at the university, about the students who come from every background, every walk of life, and how we elevate and support them to go on to lives of purpose and fulfillment. I talk a lot about our beautiful campus, where lifelong bonds are formed, where you conduct important research, and where innovation is encouraged. And I also tell them that we have the best Division II athletics program in the country, with 5 conference championship winning teams this year, and the greatest lacrosse teams, men's and women's both, of all time. And we know also that our graduates can compete toe-to-toe with students from any other university in the job market. It has been a great privilege this year to serve as Adelphi's interim president, and in doing so, I have discovered even more reasons to love our community as I spent time at the University Center eating lunch with our students, attending events hosted by our student organizations, cheering our students on at Research Day, other conference presentations on our athletic fields, wherever it is that they've been showing up. And so I'm very proud today, and I'm honored to say congratulations to the class of 2026. And at the same time, I want to say thank you and to acknowledge all of the loved ones, the families, the supporters who have supported you on your journey. So let's give them all a round of applause as well, please. Now I would like to acknowledge our Board of Trustees. Our board members give this university countless hours and tremendous support in unique and generous ways. And what people may not realize is they are all volunteers who take on this work out of love of the university and the desire to support your educations. So I'd like to ask that all of our trustees who are present, please stand and be recognized. Please now welcome Humaira Kazi, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, to share a welcome from the board.
Good afternoon. Interim President Storm, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and of course the extraordinary class of 2026, welcome. It's an honor to stand before you today as Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees to celebrate this monumental occasion. For each of you receiving your graduate degrees today, this moment represents years of hard work, dedication, and personal sacrifice. And as I look out at all of you sitting there today, you remind me of me, because it wasn't so long ago, or maybe it was, that I was sitting out there waiting to receive my bachelor's degree from Adelphi University. And I remember how it felt, that feeling of thrill and exhilaration. I came to Adelphi as an international student, looking to start my education, looking to start a new chapter of my life. And that's exactly what I got at Adelphi. It's where my true American story began. It's this community that gave me my footing. It's where I discovered my voice, and I still use it today. I'm not ashamed to use it. And this is where I built my professional foundation, which has opened opportunities and doors for me that I could never have imagined. I know firsthand the courage it takes to step into a new environment, and I know the unparalleled strength of the support system this university offers to help each of us succeed. Because of this institution, and because of the way it established my trajectory of my life, I've got a lifelong commitment to give back to Adelphi and be there for it. It's just become a passion of my life. Serving on the Board of Trustees for so many years has allowed me to witness the incredible evolution that Adelphi has had. I have seen us cultivate a space where advanced research meets real-world global impact. As graduate students, your journey has been uniquely demanding. You have balanced advanced coursework with everything else going on in your lives, professional lives, personal lives, families, not to mention global uncertainties. But look at where you are now. Take a moment to just let that sink in. Appreciate the moment. Live in the moment, as they say. You are no longer just students of your disciplines. You are masters of your disciplines. You are who we are looking forward to. You are the researchers. You are the innovators. You are the leaders and the healers our world so desperately needs right now. So when you leave today, please remember that you carry a valuable perspective that you have gained here at Adelphi, shaped by this amazing, diverse, vibrant community. Never underestimate the power of your unique voice, your unique story, your resilience, and the specialized knowledge you have worked so hard to obtain. You are each special. You each bring a unique perspective. Use that perspective. Use your voice. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer you my deepest congratulations. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Go get out there and kill it, as they say. Welcome to the Adelphi alumni family. We cannot wait to see you succeed. Congratulations once again. I now turn over, it's my honor and privilege to turn it over to Adelphi's President-elect, Michael Balboni.
I appear before you today as one of you. I'm the first alumnus incoming president in Adelphi's history. First one. I am also the first president who grew up blocks from here, so much so that on my first day of school, I rode my skateboard here. If you told me that I'd be standing here after riding my skateboard, I would have never, ever believed you. But that's a part of the wonder and the mystery that is awaiting you. Look, let's be candid. As graduate students, you are not just graduate students. You are thought leaders for our society. You have elevated your education and your understanding. One of my favorite authors, a guy named Yuval Harari, who wrote Nexus, argues that universities and a free press are essential, crucial elements to the self-regulation of society. You are all now ambassadors for that theme. Second, nearly 50% of you are going to be involved in healthcare. Let me tell you about healthcare. Healthcare demands humanity, it demands compassion, it demands understanding. I headed up an association of 90 nursing homes for 15 years. One of the things I learned early on, you know what a comorbidity is, right? It's a disease that happens to you, right? Well, you know what a comorbidity is for our elderly population? Loneliness. Loneliness. Each one of you in the health profession, you can change the lives of people by walking into their room and noticing them, making sure that they're valued and seen. And the rest of you can do that in your workplaces and the advancement of information as well. I hope you accept that challenge, and I know you will. So the last part is Adelphi. I thought when I left here as a biology major, wanting to go to medical school, but then went to law school, that I wasn't going to use the information I learned. Boy, was I wrong. Everything from going into the state assembly and then becoming an adjunct faculty and learning how those men and women over there, the faculty, are so crucial to the direction of my life and of yours. I learned what dedicated professionals the Board of Trustees were, and so talented. And lastly, I learned that no matter what I thought my future was going to be, there was something else waiting for me. Well, there's something else perhaps waiting for you. And I can assure you, as the incoming president of Adelphi University, this university will be here for you. Go get them.
Thank you so much, Mr. Balboni. At this time, I would like to introduce our interim provost, who has spent this year overseeing Adelphi curriculum and academic programming. Please welcome interim provost Susan Dinan.
Good afternoon. We are delighted to have you here this afternoon to celebrate all of your accomplishments. We appreciate the work you have done to reach this moment. I am deeply honored to address all of Adelphi's commencement ceremony as the interim provost. First, I'd like to ask you to join me in applauding your families and friends, your loved ones who have stood by you throughout this journey, many of whom are here today and some of whom are tuned in on our live stream. Their encouragement, sacrifice, and belief in your potential, these have been essential elements of your success. To the loved ones of our graduates, please accept our gratitude for the very meaningful support you have so generously given. As I look out at the students who are celebrating today as they move on and complete their graduate studies, I think about something remarkable, the great unknown of your future and the joy of watching it unfold. Sometimes the most unexpected ways is one of the true joys of being an educator. Have confidence that what you have learned at Adelphi, the abilities to think carefully, to communicate effectively, to treat others kindly, and to curate a passion that will carry you into your future will serve you very well. Through the years, the university has had a role in shaping some truly extraordinary people. Chuck D, whose monumental impact on hip-hop transformed music and culture. The late Jonathan Larson, who 30 years ago created Rent, a Broadway musical that moved audiences and changed theater forever. Alice Hoffman, whose novels, including Practical Magic, have captivated millions of readers. Our alumni are also leaders in finance and business who have shaped industries. They are innovators in healthcare who save lives. They are teachers who shape the children and our future. They're artists, entertainers, athletes, Olympians who have achieved excellence. They are celebrated legal professionals, politicians, nonprofit leaders, psychologists, scientists. Individuals doing extraordinary work in virtually every sector of the human endeavor. And here's the critical truth. Adelphi University cannot take credit for Chuck D's genius or for Jonathan Larson's artistry or Alice Hoffman's imagination or the innovations or achievements of our countless accomplished graduates. But these are their gifts to the world. But as a research university dedicated to transforming students' lives, I will tell you that what we can claim, we had a significant role in building the individuals who did these amazing things. Adelphi provided the foundation, the encouragement, the academic and creative community, and the support that helped them become who they were destined to be. That is the true value of higher education. It nurtures your potential, teaches you how to think, not what to think, and exposes you to a wide variety of perspectives, each of which adds an inextricable element to your life experience. In so doing, we cultivate fertile ground for students to discover what they can contribute to the world. Your education is not ending today. It is only entering a new phase. Ask yourself what you will do with everything you've learned in your time here. How you will use your knowledge and your talents to create meaning, to help others, and to leave the world a little bit better than you found it. So my final words to you are these. The word commencement means to begin. Go forth with confidence. Know that Adelphi University is your partner in your journey. Know that you are part of a remarkable legacy of graduates who are making a difference in our world. Remain lifelong learners, stay curious, stay kind, stay engaged. And never forget that the greatest gift of your education is not the degree you are conferred with today, but it is your capacity to grow, to be curious, to learn, and to become more fully whom you are meant to be. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Here, with a message for you on behalf of Adelphi University's faculty, is Dr. Carl Mira, Associate Professor in the Ruth S. Amen School of Education and Health Sciences and Chair of our Faculty Senate.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Provost Dinan, President Storm, and incoming President Balboni, Vice Chair Kazi, members of the board, deans, esteemed colleagues, distinguished alumni, family, friends, and most of all, you, the graduate class of 2026. Congratulations. You often go to graduations and people will share with you life wisdom and lists of things you should learn. They could get very tiring, perhaps even boring and draining. So I've kept my list short. I've reduced my life lessons to 750 that I could do within 4 hours. First, a nod to my colleagues. I know you are in good hands because they made me a better teacher and a better scholar. I mean that sincerely, so thank you to my colleagues. I want to very briefly talk about division and resilience. What Viktor Frankl connects to having a meaning and a purpose, and what motivational speaker Tony Robbins calls awakening the giant within you. You experienced resilience being here at Adelphi, whether we're staying up all night studying for finals or writing a final paper, or perhaps more likely concocting a story about a last-minute computer glitch as to why you need to hand in your paper late. But in all seriousness, sometimes you may have thought whether the struggle was worth it in those low moments, but you stuck through it, you persevered, and that's something nobody can take away from you. It represents tenacity and resilience. Viktor Frankl, who I mentioned earlier, was imprisoned in a Nazi concentration camp. But he escaped, but he decided to return and stay there because he was a psychiatrist who was counseling people. So he escaped and returned to a Nazi concentration camp. So his statement that I'm about to share with you is not corny in any way. It teaches something very important about resilience. And what he teaches us is that no matter what your circumstance, no matter what your condition, no matter where you find yourself in life, no one can take away from you the last human freedom, and that's the freedom to choose your attitude in any given circumstance. Oftentimes in speeches, crowds don't get the credit that they deserve. Thank you for applauding after each sentence that I make. It's very much appreciated. I learned about resilience in ways big and small recently. First way I learned about resilience was from my daughter, who worked very hard and struggled through school. She says, "Dad, please don't share that with a large crowd." So apologies to Sabrina, but she cleared it. She worked very, very hard. I won't go into all the details of what she juggled, but she had a lot of balls in the air, and she graduated with her nursing degree just 2 weeks ago. What I see in her, I see in many of my students and many of you, and I asked her how she juggled it all, and she said, when you have a goal, nothing can stand in your way. Wow, what a fade off on the clapping. Okay. I'll amp it back up. Another way I learned of resilience was from my work with Ukrainian high schools recently, high school students. And I visited a school that was blown up by Russian missiles. And on the classroom doors, after they rebuilt the school, were pictures of their classrooms, their actual classroom that was in rubble and blown up. I can never imagine such a thing in a US school, for a variety of reasons, some good, some bad. So I couldn't help but ask myself and ask the students, what's the deal with these photos? And one student nearly jumped out of his chair. I think he may have jumped out of his chair, and he said, they motivate us. Another student chimed in and said, we're not going to let invaders stop us from learning and going to school. You probably know a similar feeling, less dramatic, but you're not going to let adversaries or haters or those who discourage you from reaching your goals. That's why you're sitting here today. You remained resilient, remained optimistic, but it's not always easy to remain resilient and optimistic. You may have noticed we're living in turbulent times. There are people and entities that wish to divide and distract us. As T.S. Eliot said over a century ago, we are distracted from distraction by distraction, and that was long before Andrew Tate, doom scrolling, and Kim Kardashian. So in an age of internet trolls and rage bait, very hard to stay connected and positive. But my mentor liked to share a story of how you can remain connected to others and remain resilient and transcend divisions. He worked with death row inmates in Lucasville, Ohio Federal Penitentiary, and there was an uprising or a riot, depending on your particular perspective, and a corrections officer was killed, was murdered. Tragic indeed. And a prisoner was arrested for that murder. But it turns out the prisoner arrested was the wrong person. So two groups of prisoners got together, as corny as it sounds, in the name of justice and truth, and worked together to get to the real murderer. You know who those two groups were? The Aryan Nation and the Black Muslims. So if the Aryan Nation and the Black Muslims could work together behind prison walls, you can say hello to your neighbor if they got a Biden sticker or a Trump flag. And I have one final very important message. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2026. Congratulations.
Graduates, throughout your higher education at Adelphi, you have encountered many dedicated educators, mentors, and scholars. The faculty of Adelphi are committed to your academic growth, your success, and your achieving goals. I would like to ask the faculty to stand, and I ask that we recognize them. Thank you. Thank you very much, colleagues. And now, representing the Adelphi class of 2026, I am pleased to call upon Emily Ledesma, Graduate Student Council President. Emily graduated from Adelphi in 2025 with her bachelor's degree in psychology, summa cum laude. Today, Emily is graduating with a Master's of Education with an early childhood extension and advanced certification of literacy. Emily, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. President Storm, members of the Board of Trustees, executive leadership, faculty, staff, families, friends, and of course, the class of 2026. Welcome to Commencement. We made it. For those of you meeting me for the first time, My name is Emily Ledesma, and I am honored to serve as this year's Graduate Student Council President. My time at Adelphi University has spanned 5 years, from undergraduate to graduate study, which has made me deeply grateful to Adelphi for being a place that has not only shaped my education, but showed me what I am capable of becoming, something I know many of you discovered as well. Today we come together to mark a tremendous milestone in our lives, graduating from graduate school. A moment that once felt so distant somehow arrived faster than we imagined after many long days of studying, exams, field experiences, assignments, classes, and the many other responsibilities that come with being a graduate student. So take a moment, look around, and take it all in. This is what accomplishment looks like. For me, one of my greatest accomplishments is receiving the honor to speak here today. However, this opportunity was not always certain and was something I could have only dreamed of and never could have imagined that dream would become a reality. I think a lot of us can relate to the idea of being unsure of what's ahead, but that's what makes moments like this so meaningful. Of course, my journey has not only been defined by my time at Adelphi, but also my experiences growing up, which was not always easy for someone who looks like me. I grew up and attended public school in a neighborhood in Queens where I was considered different from others' cultural and racial backgrounds, and only viewed through my half-Hispanic background, despite also being half-European. This led to many moments where I felt as though I did not belong, fit in, or was enough just by being myself. There were many times I faced judgment and stereotyping, including being teased for being petite, my complexion, my natural curly hair for not being neat enough, and that I was overly sensitive and needed to toughen up for the real world. People along the way even told me that I should not study the subjects I was interested in or have such big aspirations because it would be too hard for me and that I would not be capable of succeeding. When you hear those things enough, you begin to question yourself, your abilities, and who you can trust, and if you are good enough, just the way you are. Looking back now, those experiences were quietly shaping me into the person I am today, as they taught me resilience, determination, empathy, and that nothing can stop me from pursuing my dreams because my future is up to me. And I know I'm not the only one who has felt this way. Many of us have questioned ourselves and wondered whether we were enough, belonged, or were capable of reaching this moment, but we showed up anyway. As a result of the challenges I faced growing up, I was nervous when I first came to Adelphi and questioned myself about whether I had made the right choice for my education and if I would truly belong. Even with experiences that taught me important life lessons and how to adapt, I was still cautious about entering new environments and wondered how people would receive and view me as an individual. I wish that I could tell first-year Emily that things would be different for a change, and that Adelphi would become more than a university. It would become a place where I felt seen, supported, and accepted just as I was, and become a place that I consider a second home, one that is so hard to say goodbye to. Throughout my time at Adelphi, I immersed myself in my coursework, as we all find passion in our studies that give us insight to our future careers. After finding success academically, I decided to pursue other opportunities on campus. Adelphi offers many opportunities for students to enrich themselves, whether it be through work, internships, sports, clubs, or leadership. I found a great mix of it all, but my favorite opportunity came from my numerous leadership roles throughout undergraduate and graduate study. Even during an intense academic year, balancing 2 18-credit semesters and full-time student teaching, I knew I needed to challenge myself and learn to find a balance among the responsibilities I loved in order to grow. Growth does not happen when we feel comfortable. It happens when we take risks anyway. I challenged myself academically, but my passion for leadership and dedication to my commitments are 2 of the reasons I am able to stand here today. So my advice for all of us moving forward is this: take the risks and keep building yourself up. Whether it's a new job, opportunity, Continuing your education, take that leap of faith, because it may lead you to discover new strengths and aspects about yourself you did not even know you had, and create a version of yourself no one can dismiss. As we all sit here today, I am sure we are also thinking about what comes next. And for me, that meant pursuing my doctoral degree. But even then, doubt showed up again. I was met with criticism like, "You're too young, you don't have enough experience, and it's going to be too hard for you." And for a moment, I believed them. We all face these moments where the people outside are so much louder than the drive we feel inside. But like I said before, many of us keep choosing to try anyway. I tried, applied, and I got in. Today, I stand here not only as a graduate, but as someone continuing forward, as we all will be after today. In order to reach this point today, we also were our own leaders for ourselves through taking initiative, being driven, and courageous. However, we also need to reflect upon the lifelong connections and support we have received along the way that helped us keep moving forward. I am sure we have all built meaningful relationships with peers who have become lifelong friends, in addition to already established friendships and supporters. Throughout my 5 years here, my circle of friends expanded in the best way possible. I now have a wonderful mix of high school and college friends, all of whom provided me with endless support and motivation. I am certain that all of us here today are incredibly thankful to our peers and friends who supported us on our journeys. Here at Adelphi, we don't only form connections with classmates, we also build meaningful relationships with faculty. As we undertake academic study, we encounter professors who shape, guide, and encourage us to stay confident in the paths we choose. No one ever said the path would be easy, and as much as we would like to be independent, difficult journeys require strength, determination, and support from people beyond ourselves. Another piece of advice I would like to leave you all with today is the point that it's okay to ask for help, and that there will always be someone there to support you, even when you think you are handling everything alone. It is important to have and remember the circle of people who are there to pick us up and help us continue moving forward, which can come from many different places, including professors, classmates, friends, family, and religious communities. And for me, I've been fortunate to experience all of it. Speaking of professors, I know that for everyone gathered here, today there is at least one professor or teacher that has stood out during your academic journey. And that person can truly make a big difference in your life and perspective. Professors are not only educators, they are role models, mentors, and people we look up to. I have been lucky to always find wonderful mentors and teachers that I could look up to, all of whom leave a lasting impact. Two faculty professors really went above and beyond for me, whether it be numerous Zoom meetings, phone calls, emails, extra meetings after class. They made a difference in my life by helping to encourage, support, and instill confidence in me that I can do challenging things no matter how scared I may be. A special thank you is granted to Dr. Mandrakia and Dr. Kogan. Thank you. Two words that do not reach far enough to truly express my gratitude to have such wonderful mentors and individuals that I aspire to be like and consider friends. You both challenged, educated, encouraged, and shaped me to be an exemplary student and future educator, while always being patient and supportive. No matter how many times I would pop into your offices, you both always greeted me with the attention and care necessary to reassure me on my path, no matter how busy you were. Your kindness and trust truly means everything to me, and I will never forget the impact you had on me and the future impact going forward. Beyond school, support also comes from those who have been with us long before this moment, our parents and families, who help make today possible. Their sacrifices, encouragement in moments of fear, frustration, and uncertainty, and belief in us are the reason we are standing here today. Our parents and families are the people who make us feel special and celebrate every moment big or small. Like today, watching us walk this stage for the degree we worked so hard for. For many of us, our parents were the voice and guidance in our lives, pushing us forward, motivating us, and reminding us to take chances, even when we were unsure. My mom and dad always told me the phrase, "If not you, who?" A phrase of a few words that challenged and motivated me to step into opportunities even when I was afraid of if I could do it or if someone was more deserving than me. I hope this quote is a reminder to all of you to believe in yourselves when seeking new opportunities and that you are capable and the best fit for whatever role your heart desires. So to all of the parents here today, thank you for everything you have done and continue to do for us. To my own mom and dad, thank you for your endless love, support, patience, and sacrifices that you continue to make so I can follow my dreams. The two people who instilled in me that I could be anything I wanted to be, the parents I always looked up to and wanted to be like, who fostered a love for education in me and always were there for me no matter what. I am so grateful and lucky to have the best parents in the whole world because you gave me the world. I love you so much. We also have to extend thank yous to people beyond our parents. That includes siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, and other loved ones in our families. To them, we owe another great deal of thanks for their constant support. To my brother Hugo, thank you for always being by my side in school and for being able to put a smile on my face, reminding me to keep going and expressing how proud you are of me. Even on days when I wasn't sure what I was doing, you reminded me of all of my accomplishments and how every bump in the road was a lesson I could learn from to improve myself. I couldn't ask for a better brother and person I admire and I'm so proud of. I love you, Hugo. And to my cousins, Katie and Lily, thank you. Thank you for encouraging me to keep going and reminding me why I am pursuing this career. And to Lily especially, thank you so much for being my practice student these past 5 years, for all of my many, many lesson plans. I love you both. Now I invite everyone to take a moment to acknowledge the people who supported you along the way. Give your family and friends a wave. Thanks to them, they helped us get here and find the strength to keep going no matter the circumstances, and they will continue to stand beside you in what comes next. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge something that grounds us in many different ways, our beliefs and values. For me, my faith has been a guiding force throughout my life and this journey. Everyone here today carries different beliefs and values that they uphold that provide them with strength, comfort, direction, and motivation during challenging moments and periods of gratitude. My faith put me through the trials, helping me trust the journey and guide me, even when I could not yet see the outcome. Now that I'm reaching the end of my speech, I want us all to reflect Now that I'm reaching the end of my speech, I want us all to reflect and remember your younger self, little you, and how proud they would be of you now. We all overcame and kept pushing to reach this moment today. Little me would never have believed that one day she would be standing up here to give the speech at graduation because of all of the obstacles she faced and having to prove herself worthy time and time again. Even now, I am still proving myself as I enter the next chapter in my life. But I have proved myself enough to know that I am an example of what happens when you never give up and never let anyone tell you, you can't, you're not good enough, or you're too small. Because to all of those people, hi, look at me now. And this is only the beginning, not only for me, but for all of us. Therefore, my greatest message and takeaway for all of you today is to always honor this moment and the journey that brought you here, because it is not just the successes and cherished moments that defined us, but the moments we doubted ourselves and chose to keep going anyway. We did not let anyone else define who we are, what we are capable of, or what the limits are for us. Today is proof that we are more than capable and are only at the very beginning of another beautiful journey. Today is bittersweet as we step into our next chapters, but Adelphi will always remain a place that shaped us, challenged us, and helped us grow into our current selves. It will be a chapter we will cherish forever because this school helped shape who we are. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it!
Thank you very much, Emily. You represent our student body very well. Thank you for your leadership. Now, to preside over the awarding of honorary degrees, I ask President Storm to return to the podium.
Thank you, Provost Dinan. A great tradition of the Academy is to award honorary degrees at commencement. Adelphi's Board of Trustees bestows special recognition on individuals whose outstanding achievements or leadership reflect the values and ideals of the mission of our university. Vice Chair Kazi, will you also please join me to help bestow the honorary degrees? Our first honorary degree recipient is Paul Akian, an Adelphi graduate in the class of 1964 and former member of the Board of Trustees. Paul was also inducted into the Adelphi Athletics Hall of Fame in 2009, alongside his 1963 men's soccer teammates, whose championship season earned the program its first ever Division I NCAA tournament appearance. He is an accomplished technologist, entrepreneur, and philanthropist whose career spans aerospace, advanced technologies, global manufacturing, and higher education leadership. He began his career by contributing statistical and reliability analysis to NASA's historic Apollo missions, and went on to lead multiple companies that supplied mechanical and electrical solutions to the United States Armed Forces, NASA, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Honeywell, and global defense partners. Mr. Akian's award-winning philanthropic work through the Akian Family Foundation focuses on educational, cultural, and religious institutions. I invite him now to join me and Vice Chair Kazi to receive his degree. It is now my honor to welcome our second honorary degree recipient and today's commencement speaker. Christopher Pappas, an Adelphi graduate in the class of 1981, is the founder, chairman, president, and CEO of the Chef's Warehouse, a premier specialty food distributor serving some of the most discerning chefs, restaurants, and hospitality professionals across North America and the Middle East. He co-founded the company in 1985 and has led its growth from a small entrepreneurial venture into a highly respected public company known for its distinctive products, deep customer relationships, and entrepreneurial culture. I invite him now to join us to receive his degree. Congratulations to both Paul and Christopher. Now I'm pleased to turn the podium over to you, Dr. Pappas, to address our class of 2026.
Doesn't recognize me with my glasses on. Yeah. I think before I start, it took me 45 years and 3 hours to get here. And I want to make sure you're going to be awake for my speech. So I want you all to stand up for two things. Please rise. One is I want you to give a hand to your family, friends, and all your loved ones who supported you to get here. Give them a hand. And two is I want you to move around a little bit to make sure you really wake up because this is going to take a long time. I'm only kidding. So, thank you very much. You may be seated. To the trustees, President Storm, faculty, staff, families, friends, and the entire Adelphi community, thank you for this incredible honor. I am deeply moved by this honorary degree and truly humbled to be here today. Thank you. Wow, the last time I was in this Coliseum, I was in a Panther basketball uniform. I had 2 good knees, and Achilles still intact, and I could still touch the rim. In 1981, when I sat in the seats for graduation, we didn't have computers, iPads, iPhones. I don't know how on earth we Neanderthals prospered, but somehow we made it. Now to the master's candidates, the Adelphi University class of 2026. Are we ready to rock this place? I ask because when I was young, I really thought I was going to be a rock star. That was my first of 3 big dreams I had. There was only one problem. I had no talent. So I had to pivot. But being up here on stage, it's very hard to fight that need to sing. So I might break out once or twice with a little bit of a rhythm. So I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you my story. very thankful to share it with you. In just a few minutes, maybe a little more, you will receive your degrees, and those degrees will be yours for life. And that is special. In fact, as I thought about it today, one word stayed with me all night, and that is the word special. Achieving a master's degree is special. The discipline, the sacrifices, the late nights, the pressure, the people who supported you, all of this is special. So I want to ask you something. Why would you ever settle for being ordinary when you've already shown that you can be special? I may be a little biased. I run one of the largest specialty food distributors in the country. When you go out to dinner tonight, no one says, let's find something ordinary. You say, let's have something special. And this is my wish for you today. Not that your life be easy, not that it be perfect, but that you keep choosing what is special over what is ordinary. You are graduating into a world that can feel uncertain and extraordinarily all at once. Heavy headlines every day, war, disruption, rising costs, rapid technological change. But at the same moment, it's filled with progress, breakthroughs in healthcare, advances in science, and discoveries that expand what we believe is possible. This is the world you now enter, and it needs you. It needs your talent. It needs your character, your curiosity. It needs your courage, and it needs your compassion. I will say this clearly. One of the great skills your generation must help us restore is the art of respectfully agreeing to disagree. We need people who can listen. We need people who can lead. People who can disagree without destroying. People who can use their education not just to win arguments, but to build bridges. A master's degree is an incredible achievement. It's also only one step in becoming a student for life. Master your field, yes, but also master humility, resilience, gratitude, listening and respect. Master the courage to keep going when life gets hard, because life will always not go according to plan. Dreams will change. Mine did. Doors will close, sometimes quietly. Sometimes they will slam shut right in front of you. But when one door closes, another opens, and run through it. So my first dream was to be a rock star. My second dream was a little more realistic, or so I thought. I wanted to play in the NBA. And before that, I assumed I would attend a local high school in Queens until my basketball coach told me I'd earned a scholarship to Powell Memorial Academy in Manhattan, the legendary school of Lou Alcindor, who the world now knows as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That door opened and I ran through it. After state championships, I assumed the next door would be a great college program, maybe even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's alma mater, UCLA. But life had a different plan. The big offers never came. My heart was broken. Dream number 2 did not come true. I was not drafted. I was not going to the NBA. At the time, it felt like failure. It felt like the dream had ended. But sometimes a closed door is not the end of your dream or your story. Sometimes it is direction. So a coach I'd once played against heard about my situation, called to ask if I'd like to play for Adelphi University. A new door opened, and I ran through it. The door changed my life. Adelphi opened my eyes to the world. The professors, the friends, the students from near and far expanded my perspective. I learned to dream bigger and differently. I learned the possibility is often much larger than the world we first come from. While I was here, I was recruited to play for the U.S. Olympic or European handball team. I'm sure most of you do not even know what European handball is. It's actually a fantastic sport. And after graduation, I had the chance to play for a championship basketball team in Europe. Traveling across the continent, discovering incredible cuisines and extraordinary artisan products inspired me to run through the next door, the one my parents helped open with their faith and financial support. And that is when my third dream began. Not to be a singer, not to be an NBA player, but to build a company. Now looking back, that might have been the craziest dream of all. I was a first-generation kid from Queens, New York. I did not come from money. I did not have a big corporate machine behind me. I did not have Wall Street lining up to fund me. I was going up against corporate America, against companies with more capital, more resources, more people, and more experience. The odds were probably 99 to 1. But sometimes all you need is that one idea, one door, one family willing to believe in you, one team willing to fight with you, and one quality that can carry you when talent, money, and luck are not enough, and that is tenacity. That is how the Chef's Warehouse was born. And looking back, I can see that the first two dreams were not wasted. The singer with no talent learned how to entertain. The basketball player who was not drafted learned discipline, teamwork, resilience. And the boy from Queens who had no money but refused to quit learned that tenacity can turn impossible odds into a life's work. That is what made dream number 3 come true. Now I want to tell you another story. Not quite a few years before that, a young man who immigrated to America after World War II left his homeland hungry and poor. He came not speaking a word of English. Soon after, he was enlisted into the Army and sent to the Korean War. His captain took him under his wing and gave him books to read, feeding his deep desire to learn, to grow, and to his dream to become a U.S. citizen. After the Army, his cousin recruited him into a small business. He drove a truck. He picked up crates of eggs from farms and delivered them to coffee shops in New York City. He met his wife, he raised a family, bought a modest home. He woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning and worked until dark. Through hard work, faith, and sacrifice, he accomplished things that once seemed unimaginable to a little village boy. To him, he was the richest man in the world. That man was my father. Thank you. When I had the dream of starting a business, my parents mortgaged their house to help finance that dream. They risked everything at an age when most people are trying to protect what they have. That kind of love is almost impossible to repay. My father lived long enough to ring the bell with us at NASDAQ when our company went public. He lived, thank you. He lived long enough to see that seed of sacrifice and belief grow into a multi-billion-dollar business. So when I tell you, run through the door, I do not mean run alone. I want you to run with gratitude. Run remembering the people who believed in you, the people who sacrificed for you, the people who opened doors you could not open yourself, because no one succeeds alone. When the headwinds come, and they will come, you will need those people. Unfortunately, there is no class that prepared me for nearly losing our business after the tragedy of 9/11. There was no textbook for the financial collapse of 2008. And there was no playbook for a global pandemic that shut down nearly all 50,000 of our customers for almost a year. I still remember March 2020. Our stock dropped from $42 to $3.50. I sat in my kitchen table and I started to cry. How would our business survive? What would I tell our thousands of employees? What would I tell my family? 35 years for what? And it would have all disappeared if we hadn't dug deep and united every ounce of strength to keep fighting until there was daylight again. Life had prepared me for the fight of my life, and we rebuilt the way back up to new heights, surpassing even $80 a share. That is tenacity, and that is what turns 99 to 1 odds into possibility. That's what turns disappointment into purpose, turns a closed door into a new path. And sometimes that is what turns the dream you never expected into the dream you were being prepared to all along. Life is a roller coaster, but today you are better prepared to live it fully. You will need your mentors, your teammates, your family, or your friends. When I look back on my life, my greatest memories are not the companies we built, millions and billions of dollars we created, though that really doesn't stink. They are the thousands of lives changed along the way. They are the people I've loved and the life we have shared. My greatest memories are of my marriage, 40 years strong with my incredible wife, Jennifer. Raising my wonderful children, witnessing the birth of my grandchildren, sharing life's joys with my brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, colleagues, and friends. That is what is truly special. My prayer for you is that you wake up every day excited to do meaningful, special work. Whatever path you choose, do not settle for ordinary. Choose special. Choose work that lifts your spirit. Choose people who give you strength and joy. Choose the courage to keep learning. Choose the humility to keep growing. So tonight, you celebrate. Preferably at a restaurant from the list I will provide to you that are one of my customers. But seriously, when you raise a glass tonight, do not only toast your own success, though you've earned it. Toast your university, your professors, your mentors, your families. Toast the people who sacrificed, encouraged, invested, and believed in you. Your first dream may reveal your limits. Your second dream may break your heart. But another dream, maybe the one that looks impossible, maybe the one with 99 to 1 odds, may become the one you were being prepared for all along. The key is tenacity. When a door closes, do not stand there staring at it. Look for the next door. And when it opens, run through it and take your people with you. Panthers, be proud, be bold, humble. Reach for the stars. Today you've mastered your courses. Now go master life. Congratulations to Provost. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pappas, for your inspiring message and for the wonderful work that you are doing. Let's give him one more round of applause. All right, class of 2026, are you ready? All right, I invite Provost Dinan to the lectern.
Mr. President, trustees, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for their degrees by successfully completing the curricula offered by the schools and colleges of Adelphi University, and by having been recommended by the faculty, and approved by the Board of Trustees for the awarding of appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. I would also like to report that yesterday 45 candidates were awarded doctoral degrees at our doctoral hooding ceremony. On behalf of the academic deans of Adelphi University and in the name of the faculty, I am pleased to present you the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree to which they have been recommended. Graduates will be called to the stage with their school and college in chronological order of each school or college's establishment at Adelphi. I ask everyone to remain in or return to your seats until every student is recognized. The last graduate is as important as the first. I now call forward Dean Vincent Wong to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences. The candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences will come forward. Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Master of Science.
Jeffrey William Flora. Jamie David Rudolph. Robin Boyle Leisure. Safia K. Palmer. Nilufer Saidova. Edward P. Mabry, Jr. James Cho. Nitesh N. Kinnaid. Michael Timothy Best. Andy Hernandez. Christina DeFlorio. Zohra Qureshi. Chelsea Kathleen Corona. Nina Chavchenedze. Chelsea Javier. Audrey Kozine. Ya Agyewa Ajipan Ansong. Prachi Patel. Mansi Dilip Giri Gosai. Khushi Hitesh Joshi. Nabila Alam. Zachary Evan Lang. Aidan Tanchako McCormack. Surinder Kaur. Annabelle Beatrice Ojeda. Hannah Thomas. Saitarun Lela. Adem Shayayin. Sunny Rishi Vardhan Babali. Simonoj Naidu. Apurv Kumar Singh. Karan Rahul Senthil Nathan. Abhay Kaushik Gandhi. Krinil Gajipara. Kishan Shankar Lal Nakrani. Prayag Bharat Kumar Patel. Aryan Sachin Choksi. Pankti Rakeshbai Acharya. Prithvi Purohit. Christopher J. Shortino. Rebecca Eubanks. Laura Beth Gooch. Madhav Kiran Garmilla. Bala Subrahmanyam Guthi Konda. Akash Kanam. Banu Prasad God Tatikanda. Janvi Reddy Kopurapu. Deepi Kanjali Sai Nadikota. Sri Latha Bayanagari. Shreja Julakanti. Sandhya Konakanshi, Sriya Yeragola, Sohini Sengaram, Sparsh Chaudhry, Anthony Dilip Kumar Narisetti, Ravi Chandra Madupu, Suresh Konduru, Kevin Pasricha,
Liam McClooney.
Thank you, Dean Wong, and congratulations to the graduates of the Colleges of Arts and Sciences. I now call forward Dean Deborah Hunt to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees in the College of Nursing and Public Health. The candidates for degrees in the College of Nursing and Public Health, please proceed to the stage, and they are here. Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, Master of Public Health, and Master of Science degrees in the College of Nursing and Public Health.
Rosita E. Lopez, Hannah E. Johnson, Ava R. Evangelista, Jafaru Gariba, Ariana Jenica Santa Ana Tenko, Tenzin Chosang, Pamela Rosa, Hyunhee Jong, Wanda George, Brita Marie Helgeson, Parvati Nair, Alexis M. Mattiello, Jamie Babala, Yelena Ramos, Anthony Roberts, Keisha A. Lamour, Lench D. Abraham, Rihanna Singh, Satya Priyanka Munurathi, Shadi Ziyayi Torbati, Nicole Keltaika, Angela Jana, Ariel Greenberg, Natalie L. Lubin, Kofovorola Matilda Thomas, Siama Barclay, Dawa Dolma, Jisha Jose, Lu Zhang, Denise Victoria De Jesus, Ri Lin, Diane Jean Marie De Sources, Iajate Sai, Carlene G. Crossdale, Divya Chainani, Christina Epen, Nina Icy Cabuso Valenzuela, Sansi Sam, Polina Bangieva, Annabelle Emile, Jamie Ann Abraham, Ugochi Octavia Achara, Paula Marie Greer, Selena Aniza Mohammed, Pankti Patel, Kruti Y. Joshi, Divya P. Patel, Nandani Pravimpai Gadiya. Lisa Joji. Urvi Pradeep Patil. Zinia Anil Kishir Sagar. Kasama Mancho. Navia Lagusani. Naga Deepthi Dopalapudi. Hemani Dharmana. Anupriya Yandrapati. Venkata Suresh Ali. Akhil Pathuganti. Leela Naga Venkata Mani Vinith Somisetti. Sri Varsha Tiruko Valur. Rajendar Devi. Shirisha Pabathi. Amulya Banda. Revathi Sailakshmi Yeruva. Sudamai Potaraju. Sophia Darienzo. Shannon R. Hupert.
Pauline Tucker Bennett. Alan Grant Joseph.
Jason McKenzie.
Thank you, Dean Hunt, and congratulations to the graduates of the College of Nursing and Public Health. I now call forward Dean Joanne Corbin to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees in the School of Social Work. The candidates from the School of Social Work will come forward. Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the Master of Social Work degree from the School of Social Work.
Jason McKenzie. Aurore St. John. Jessica Limos Augustine. Kiara Ruth Herrera. Gloria Antoinette Garcia. Kayla Clark. Ashley Shatner. Catherine Tremblay. Giselle Rua. Sophia Hatsiyanis. Priscilla Esther Jean. Abiomi Adams. Aide A. Rodriguez. Irene M. Costales. Zara Abrahim. Ariane K. Pesantes. Clary Castro. Michael Joseph Giganti. Tiombi Als. Carla C. Rodriguez. Dominique Footman. Erlene Asbury. Gillian Matos. Siobhan Ainsworth. Danielle Marie Cavassini. Kimberly Ann Abreu. Joy Michelle Jordan. Christelle Melissa Samedi. Gregory S. Delancey. Aria Rachel Mahali. Ariana Nicole Papa. Jamie Marie Barrett. Sam Perry. Victoria C. Springer. Jillian David. Julia Marie Deedy. Jillian N. Smith, Ray A. Mayo, Nicole Strukevich, Brenda C. Taveras, Caitlin Elizabeth Miller, Claudia Page Corbett, Jenna Ann Fingerman, Alexis Anne-Marie Shiano, Shirley Isabel Murariu, Allison Badillo, Phoenix Rances Wong, Cecilia Pup, Majagain Barry, Stephanie Neri, Jenna Nicole Fuller, Serena Jose, Manjot K. Daliwal, Ligia Akhtar, Rebecca Rosa, Libya E. Chacha Caldas, Sabrina Sant Elian, Nisia Yolanda Clayton, Denicia Teola Batson, Kelly Julianne, Emmett Allen Tabor III, Jolie Michelle Cohen, Lindsay Jade Gordon, Alyssa Ruby George, Olivia Lee Fabrizi, Elizabeth Ann Mercado, Eileen Dominic, Shania Aliyah Aaron, Carlina Soraya Segredo Baptista, Shadaya Imani Battle, Shirley L. Jean Baptiste, Sonam Guru, Caitlin Diane Judice, Jamie Lynn Legrand, Gabriela Puelles, Michelle Singh Randolph, Milagros Gibson, Wendy Peralta Lovelace, Fantasia K. Valdez, Marshall James Leonard, Barbara Rosario, Sabah Awad, Sedika Megu, Drina Collins, Mandisa Kayola Borel, Dominique Rose de Mayo, Lisa L. Andoska, Dolisha N. Sinanan, Abigail R. Lambert, Dominique Fiora Lombardi, Shakira Baptiste, Stephanie L. Piazza, Laura I. De Jesus, Dana Reyes, Priscilla S. Acosta, Walasheka D. Octave, Yanesa Lynn Pagan, Nancy Oxulas, Victoria Partab, Jeanette Marsh, Vida Tano Antwi, Sparkle Stacy Martin, Matthew Michael Brophy, Khalil Aaron Washington, Nicole Marie Viniotis, Christine S. Geis, Alicia Moore, Julia Uzman, Alyssa Leo, Gianna Noel Tumbarello, Jenna Nicole Panula, Stephanie Gallardo, Ivana Juliana Gardner, Diana Baez, Malaysia Karina Frazier Ali, Gregory Samuel Landorf, Najee Brown, Jonathan Alexander Rodriguez, Ashley Rose Sinkyu, Jessica Lynn Wall, Charles Lennon Sr., Krista Slocum, Jasmine Laird, Sadell Ahart Willoughby, Danielle White, Mary Elizabeth P. Courtenay Fridman, Gianna Maria Vittoria, Nicole Senia, Rachel Birnbaum, Ariel Prime, Manuela Flores Arubla, Nabila J. Ide IV,
Evelyn Mamadou. Darcella Davis. Melissa Casimiro.
Thank you, Dean Corbin, and congratulations to the graduates of the School of Social Work. I now call forward Dean J. Christopher Moran to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees from the Gordon F. Derner School of Psychology. The candidates for degrees from the Gordon F. Derner School of Psychology, please come forward. Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who are qualified in all respects for the Master of Arts degree in Psychology from the Gordon F. Derner School of Psychology.
Juliana N. Berini, Brianna Lynn Salmon, Jenna Cristina Piccinoni, Nicole Barata, Alice Valenti Portela, Ashley Marie Reyes, Krista M. Alicio, Brianna Jordan Laval, Alexander Dumanis, Chloe Ann Fichtel, Brandon David Villanueva, Malky Robles Lopez, Angelica Morales Garcia, Erin Teresa Leahy, Ashley R. Proto, Jessica Catherine Terone, Danielle Falletta, Shane Omar Georges, Graciela Perez Rojo, Ashley Jordan, Ali Joel Consolazio, Nicole Zikopoulos, Amy Grace Ambrosio, Isabel Catherine Kovacs, Skylar Tuminelli, Rachel Katz, Mateos Lima, Sophia Marie Marinucci, Kayla Marie Timmerman, Caitlin Rita Miller, Nicholas Anthony DiGiorgi, M. Jim L. Goose, Teresa A. Roman, Raquel L. Chiarolanza, Arlena Mendez, Kuixing Wang, Lauren Jean D'Artois, Emily Hurtado, Estefany D. Vasquez, Brenna Marie Valstead, Amanda L. Leone, Sabrina Kalantarov, Lorena Leah Amanoff, Munira Foreman, Danielle Nicole Linardos, Alyssa Risden, Jason Aaron Unger, Gabriel Anthony Nunez, Samantha Anna Morin, Jaleese Ayana Nimmons, Kelly Ann Gleason, Layla Martinez, Alexander Julian Fleitas, Akanksha Vasant Arkade, Sue Young Lee, Zainab Busra Parsak, Jessica Nicole Sweeting, Wandra C. Blocker, Jocelyn Rose Cura, Ione Nicole Parker, Casey R. Keegan, Emily N. Nikolich, Isabella Marie Vosil, Avneet Kaur, Gurleen Kaur, Anisha Prasad, Fabiana Rios, Joseph D. Ray, Melissa A. Molinari, Frida Hussein, Ardina Perezic, Samantha Nicole Guvaya, Ashley Diane Berger, Nagar Agassizadeh, Fulia Merkan, Alexis Danielle Antretter.
Thank you, Dean Moran, and congratulations to the graduates of the Gordon F. Turner School of Psychology. I now call forward Dean Marianne Highland and Dean Jennifer Lancaster to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees in the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business and the College of Professional and Continuing Studies. The candidates for degrees from the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business and the College of Professional and Continuing Studies will please rise and come forward. Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, Master of Business Administration, Master of Arts, and Master of Science degrees from the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business, and the Master of Science degrees from the College of Professional and Continuing Studies.
Delia Exantis, Lizeth Andrea Mora, Grace C. Byrne, Angeline D. Joy, Christina Ashley Liebold, Jorge L. Gonzalez, Matthew J. Catania, Emily Zara Puelo Ramirez. Nikki Irene Anastasatos. Karina R. Kamai. Suhair Samuels. Domenica Garibaldi. Leslie Roman. Diana Estefany Rios. Jordan Naomi Hicks. Arshdeep Kaur. Ethan A. Fortaleza. Oshua Mateo. Daniel A. Lombardo. Matthew Joseph Parda. Jose Giofredo Gonzalez. Pedro A. Eraso Jr. Victoria Paulina Tabon. Jacqueline M. Nemasek. Rendice Joseph. Imani Z. Duncombe. Maria Camila R. Hickman. Lindsay M. Walsh. Joachim Carhead. Loca Pierre Saverio Bertoni. Syed Muhammad Alam. Nicholas Raj Nanan. Sanika Tanaji Desai. Diana Ramkisoon. Jared Scott Morose. Vincent M. Affrunti. Matthew M. Russo. Max Hermanus Lambertus Hermans. Kelsey A. DeAndrea. Kevin E. Swenson. Kimberly Dutan. Ashrit Govind Pawar. Berfin Osmatlu. Nelson R. Carranza Zaldana. Mylene Luong. Shakif Farhan. Keta Ashish Patel. Nitish Kumar Jyotimani. Krish Jose Tarakan. Asif Ali. Sanshali Mazumder. Vaishnavi Sejalbhai Patel. Elizabeth Lee. Keith Grierson. Anuj Punitbhai Barot. Aryan Nimesh Kumar Mangir. Shayna A. Velez. Gatishil Rai. Tabhashini Narain. Giovanni Andrew Duyan. Steve H. Delien. Anthony Chapetta. Brandon Neil Marrero. Olivia Angela Bevanetto. Yuan Wei Ying. Mary C. Rosales Bravo. Tual Tar Su. Tequin New Win. Nhi Fan Than Do. Convo. Manika Bat. Xiao Ying Ken. Xin Lu. Thien Kwong Ngo. Aradhya Raj Thakur. Alihan Aga Kesan. Hara Pushpa Subedi. Pin Yin Lu. Feng Yi Chen. Sebastian Zimmerman. Rohith Reddy Banuri, Sai Venkata Prashanth Varmanamburi, Yashwant Reddy Bhanuru, Samatha Jale, Rajesh Baswaraju, Melissa Daniel, Gunavardhana Vamsi Dosa Kayalapati, Karishma Bolaboina, Shaista Zainab, Divya Marathi, Akila Reddy Vangapalli, Yuvaraj Thati Parthi, Uma Mahesh Pothu, Alikya Mugi, Satwika K. Kondadasula, Mrudula Duduka, Lydia Kalagithi, Purvi A. Merchant, Kalyani Venkata Jagadiswari Gorli, Abhithej Reddy Thamalapalli, Kanan Amrishbai Ramani,
Lorenza Perinuzzi. Mohammed Aman.
Thank you, Deans Highland and Lancaster, and congratulations to the graduates of the Robert B. Willemstad School of Business. I now call forward Dean Shalai Wong to join the President and Chair for the conferring of degrees in the Ruth S. Amen School of Education and Health Sciences. Will the candidates for degrees from the Ruth S. Amen School of Education and Health Sciences please come forward? Mr. President, trustees, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, Master of Arts, and Master of Science degrees in education from the Ruth S. Amen College of Education and Health Sciences.
Nadia Nila Herrera, Megan Alana Wilson, Samantha Smith, Taylor Barth, Brett William McNeilis, Austin Matthew Uman, Teresa S. Sherry, Jada Priest, Christiana M. Brunder, Nicole Vlahov, William Vigil, Brianna M. Farzation, Matthew Joseph P. Mongolo, Sheila M. O'Mara, Selma Lee Jamie, Reed Benjamin Paddock, Gianna N. Castagna, Dominic Rosario Gemona, Mahitab Mahmood, Matthew W. Smith, Matthew LaRocca, Ryan Hahn, Nick A. DiLorenzo, Taylor N. Lally, Sarah Elizabeth Pulis, Darielle Veronica Lafurno, Emily R. Zabliski, Caitlin Kane Hertz, Brianna Rose Sugru, Nicolette R. Judice, Valentina Escobar, Courtney Camille Fawara, James Thomas Landhauser, Ryan Patrick Wasliger. Donatella Rose Marino. Alisa Alarcon. Lily Page Kuna. Alyssa M. Rutherford. Melanie Kahn. Alexandra Wadolowski. Carly A. Lambranon. Julia Carpio. Bianca J. Rodriguez. Kayla M. Llewellyn. Anna D. Giustino. Lauren B. Hayward. Rebecca Sky Colon. Sarah N. Ritchie. Alexa Rose Munson. Jillian Gabrielle McDonough. Savannah Lynn Yates. Sarah Ann Agosta. Sarah Mordukayev. Sofia A. Villegas. Antonia Maria Priscindero. Brianna Elizabeth Molina. Sabrina Ferreira Antone. Trista Kraus. Brianna R. Ciclari. Catherine Ray Zagar. Isabella Magliaro. Kelly Ann Going. Alyssa Joan Infranco. Alexandra Andrade. Ana Margarita Rodriguez. Gabriela Samantha Rios. Isabella Morcello. Deanna Adele Arntz. Allison Cole. Tatiana Maya Martinez. Gianna Alexis Santillo. Sina S. Fuladi. Corinne J. Yelsitz. Emily Ann Ledesma. Adrian C. Sandoval. Samaya Rodney Hunter. Amanda Rose Davidman. Yakshwan Liu. Maximilian Christopher Abrams. Mamoudou Diallo. Natalia Furman. Adam William Derer. Christina Kristen K. Boswell. Deandra Cecile Johns. Brianna Ortiz Navarrete. Margaret Grace Hannon. Jake Vincent Orfano. Maddie Rose Gerby. Christina Ferrara. Nicholas Robert Crean. Jason P. Beer. Emily P. DiProperzio. Elena Abayeva. Juliana Marie Decker. Megan Marie Broscrito. Cassandra Artura. Adriana Barbieri. Danielle Lynn Reby. Matthew Stephen Gomez. David Chojnacki. John Matthew Stimfel. Ricardo Luis Ray. Jada J. Nelson. Claudia Marie Rufa. Hebatala Mohareb. Meredith Christine Mazzari. Marva D. Harris Small. Jacqueline S. Gittins. Kayla J. Kessler. Courtney Shannon. Destiny M. Candelo. Alyssa Justine Karnatz. Isabella J. Schneiderman. Mia Mahogany Prescott. Allison Noel Monk. Joseph A. Sirachi. Christopher Ricardo Stevenson. Caitlin Agatha Montgomery. Sarah Orioles. Alyssa June Ferris. Shannon Patricia Spindler. Monica Lynn Mangard. Ashley Rodriguez. Juliana G. Evangelista. Cassandra Alana DiGiloromo. Sabrina Greenberg. Catherine Chirpellis. Amber Rose Sharon Venus Gordon. Gabriella Ann Allum. Joseph DeAndrea. Emily R. Heiler. Benicia R. Lasco. Victoria A. Omarjeet. Mariam Y. Mohammed. Hope Elizabeth Ginther. Kirsten Faith Comer. Julia Cohen. Amy Nicole Estrada. Kelly James. Brandon Weissman. Lena Marcella Tamayo. Julia Ann Harris. Chloe Joy Pearson. Jordan D. Lunati. Colleen Elizabeth Carney. Logan Farah Mark. Dina Mutafis. Cynthia N. Kobsa. Brooke F. Nielsen. Janina de Vera Pingol. Lodwika Solange Cunha da Silva. Danielle Tierra Myers. Jacqueline M. Emerson. Angelica Romero. Caitlin Metz. Taylor F. Slickline. Oren Daniel Schweitzer. Shaquelle Ayasia Mitchell. Paul M. Bevanetto. Christopher Francesco Velauras. Payal Bakulchandra Brambat. Simran Harshadrai Saraya. Diya Sandeep Modi. Tejal Sunil Hule. Dwani Himanshu Sheth. Samrudhi Nitin Dumbre. Diana Srinivasan Nadar. Pranali Kirtikumar Deshmukh. Antonio Jane Romano. Noelle Lynn Alberta. Mary Catherine Doyle. Andre Hartnell Francis. Carl Cedric Bassett. Colleen M. Mims.
Kenyatta Lesueur. Rashid Thompson. Victoria Racine. Ava Blatz.
Thank you, Dean Wong, and congratulations to the graduates of the Ruth S. Salmon School of Education and Health Sciences.
Graduates, please stand if you are able. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and the Board of Trustees of Adelphi University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Adelphi University, I hereby confer upon you, respectively, the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Class of 2026, move your tassels. Let's now bring things home with a singing of our alma mater, once again by our student Abigail.
Our alma mater true, we sing in loyalty. The glory of thy name shall e'er resound with honor, love, and hope that we have found. The truth shall make us free as we go on our way. Adelphi, live forever, the brown and the gold for aye.
Let's thank Abigail one more time. All right, whatever you do after this, whatever restaurant you go to, be sure you make it special. And with that, if we could have everyone please rise. And please remain standing as the platform party processes out. Thank you and have a great evening.